making sourdough starter with no discard. Let's go. This is 1 tablespoon of filtered water, actually bottled water because my filter broke, and then a tablespoon of flour. I'm gonna mix this up. There are a few things that I've noticed that help with our sourdough, and number 1 is warmth. It really thrives in warmth. Number 2, keep it on the thicker side. If it's too thin, a lot of times too, after it sits at night and it gets that hooch on the top, then you know it needs more flour because it's hungry. I wanted to show you real quick, on colder days, I like to keep my sourdough starters in the microwave. I just prop the door open to keep the light on for a little extra warmth. I'm just gonna loosely cover this, just like that, and leave it set. This is day 1. This is day 2. Just added a tablespoon of water, tablespoon of flour. Just gonna loosely cover it, let it set. This is day 3. Once again, I just did 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 tablespoon of water, mixed it up, loosely covered it, and let it set for 24 hours again. This is what it's looking like on day 4. I added 1 tablespoon of water and 1.5 tablespoons of flour because, as you will see, it's on the thinner side. Day 5, I added 1/4 cup of flour and 1/4 cup of water. Mix that up, rubber scrape the sides down, cover it up, and let it set. It is day 5, I believe. 1/4 cup of flour. And start off with 3 tablespoons of water. And see what the consistency is like. I'm going to have to move up to a bigger jar because if this rises much, it's going to go right up over the top. I'm going to leave that sit. Hello, hello. It is day 7. It smells amazing. Yesterday it actually bubbled up. Like I said, day 7, this is getting big enough. We're going to upgrade it to the next jar size. So I'm just going to rubber scrape it in here. It's really foamy this morning. I feel like it needs a little bit more flour. 1/4 cup of flour. I'm going to do 4 tablespoons, which is the same as a 1/4 cup. I just don't have my 1/4 cup. I'm lazy to get one. Too lazy to get one. All right, we're going to scrape down the edges. So there we go. And I'm going to, instead of putting the actual lid on here loosely, just in case it smells like pickles, I don't want it to like flavor the sourdough, I'm just going to put a coffee filter on top, and we'll see how it is when I get home. Here it is 1 hour later. That's how much it's risen, and there's some nice bubbles forming up on the top. Hello, hello. It is day 8. I'm going to attempt to make a loaf of sourdough. At 5:30 this morning, I fed this with 1/3 cup of flour and a 1/4 cup of water. It's been rising. It's only been 2 hours, 7:30, so I'm just going to go ahead and try it and see if it works. So here's the end result. This is the loaf that we got.